Alrighty guys, welcome back to the ESL Australia Asian Pacific Open Cup Gears of War number 4. We're going to be in the grand finals here. It's going to be the Peace Maintenance Unit taking on Malicious. Malicious, they've had a clean run straight to the finals here. We're going to see if the momentum from the losers bracket, Peace Maintenance Units, can come out on top. Joining me right now is Mikester. How you doing, Mikester?
I am doing great. I can't wait to see how this final will unfold. Both these teams have fought long and hard throughout the day. It's Japan versus Australia here in our ESL Australia Grand Final.
Yeah, you're right. We've been opening up to the Asia Pacific region, and right now the Japanese team of the Peace Maintenance Unit are coming out swinging, just being an absolute wrecking ball, a force to be reckoned with here. Elite, he's moved up a little bit too far here. If one of the Peace Maintenance Units can smell that, they will be jumping in for it, but it looks like there will be a fight over at the boxes. Tourniquet going to be going in. Fireman does get that down, but not going to be taking out anyone. Shrekman takes out Roguyu. Fireman and Minfa-chan going to be getting a killer piece here. Tourniquet to Gazelle. They have to turn tail and run. Sniper has been picked up by Irish, I do believe. Tourniquet going to be going back for his player. This isn't looking good. Oh, Irish Fireman taking out Gazelle with a swift shot to the head. Minfa-chan and Valentine going wide here. Tourniquet, he's in a lot of trouble, and the body shot. That'll do it.
Yeah, that would definitely knock a man out. He's going to get taken down. That's going to be the first round to the Peace Maintenance Unit. Of course, our team reigning out of Japan. Now, for those who aren't familiar how the structure works, because Malicious are a winners bracket team, they only need to win one best of 5. However, for TPMU, they need to win 2 best of 5. So they're going to put everything on the line right here to be crowned champions of the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup number 4. And from the way they've been playing, they can most definitely do it.
Yeah, just you look at the amount of Gears of War these guys have played. They're no stranger to these marathon sessions, and right away Roguyu going to be taken out by Tourniquet. Elite, he's picked himself up the sniper rifle. Minfa-chan going to be the next one to fall. Tourniquet, he's got 2 kills for his name now. Valentine trying to get a frag, not going to connect just yet. Let's see if someone else can go down. Fireman's going to have nowhere to run as the Zerg Swarm comes out here. Valentine going to answer himself with a kill, but that's all going to be all she wrote. Gets Lancer down from the top.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a little bit of a brutal round there for them, but it does seem like they adapted, though, the team of Malicious to be able to just, okay, slow it down a bit, change it different angles, then just push forward aggressively and be able to take down that round. You notice they changed things a little bit from that first round, and that's what got them that victory, and it doesn't seem like TPMU really predicted that one. They expected them to sort of try at least the same thing for another round, and now you're going to be seeing them mix something up with their middle-base push.
Yeah, it looks like Minfa-chan gets taken to about half on that window here. Not going to be getting any shots off just yet. The frags come in. No one connecting. Minfa trying to get a little bit of a cross here. Nothing going to happen just yet. That is going to be Tourniquet on his other side. Saya going to be getting a nice bit of Lancer onto Minfa. Not much going to happen here. Irish Fireman does want to get his hands on that sniper rifle. It has been picked up. Who's got the sniper, Mike? Have you seen him anywhere? Oh, Shrekman with the dirty B button up top. Going to be taking out Valentine Sayer in a 1 versus 1. But that's 2 downs. That's 2 kills in favor. Oh, Elite, he's going for a bad push, and Fireman just going to be downing him with a whack of that pistol. Shrekman, he's up top. 3 versus 1. Can he do it, Mike?
I think he could. He's going to be able to clean up that first kill there as well, taking down Raguru. But now it's only going to have 2 players left. It's definitely a lot more achievable now. But as you can see, the 2 players, you got Minfa-chan over just a little bit to the right of his teammate who have now ironed out Shrekman. And Shrekman now has now completely realized where these players are located. He's going to get the first kill, though. He's going to wrap around the second. The second player just going for the shots. Now missing the shots, but getting the one that counts. Minfa-chan taking down the kill there on Shrekman. I thought Shrekman had it after he picked off that second kill. It just wasn't meant to be.
That was a massive shot coming out of Shrekman to just blow up Irish Fireman. But unfortunately, he got himself a little bit caught on that wall. And Minfa-chan was able to finish him off. I'm going to be jumping on board with Light Gazelle here. Going to be playing a little bit of that support position with his Lancer. If he can make anything happen here on Elite. Elite, unfortunately, yet to pick himself up any stats, completely selling donuts. Grenades coming out from both parties. None of them connecting just yet. Shrekman moving up through the boxes. He's got a member in his sights. He does take out Minfa-chan with a swift shot to the back.
That he does. Of course, you're going to be seeing the Locust team now just pushing forward over, taking down Ragura. Now it's going to make it a 4v2. Nades go out, not being able to connect with anything. Irish Fireman does get taken down, though, as they complete their fire on the last player. They're going to be able to take him down, getting a round for themselves as well. And you see that round for round basis, the team of Malicious, they're constantly trying to adapt to whatever TPM you throw at them. Now, the difference is this time, though, is that they're always a team that needs to be catching up. They're always a team that needs to be getting that round. They need to get that second consecutive round, though, to take the lead, to be able to keep ahead of this game. Because, I mean, I think if they lose one more round right now in this current round, they've lost the map.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mike. They need to have that momentum-based playstyle. No initial kills coming off right away. Tourniquet going to be opposite. But Shrekman, look, he's got himself really far up with those frags. He's got a kill in his sights. Frags coming up from both, but that was a frag from Troika all the way to the bottom of the map, taking out Mimpa, opening out the map for his team. Shrekman just being an absolute monster. And look at that. Valentine tries to go for the push, but Shrekman, he knows exactly what he needs to do in that position. Just holds his ground, gets the shotgun fire, gets the Lancer from the top. Ragu goes down. Irish Fireman, the star of this team, trying to do what he can, but it's a 3 versus 1. And he's in a bad position.
Yeah, and with that, of course, he did try to get a couple of shots in, but that player up top is still going to be fighting a little bit of cover. He can't even take the players down bottom, though, in that 1v2 situation that was presented. He is going to get taken down, and that's the round I was talking about for Malicious to be able to go ahead and take out, because that is the round that they needed to take the lead. Now they're only 1 round away from taking out this first map here in this best of 5. First best of 5 in this grand final. And I mean, for Malicious, team in the winner's bracket, they haven't lost yet, and they don't want to start losing now. So they're going to be trying all they can, trying to mix things up as much as they can to try and get that win. Now, both nades have been picked up here from both these two teams. Shrekman, though, is going to be trying to push on forward straight through into the Torpo with this one and throw both these nades out. One for the frags and one to the middle connections. And he's going to be able to pick up the Torpo as a result of that distraction and then bail back out of there. And you do notice Tourniquet goes back over onto that window side, providing a little bit of a hit on the cog players there, and then bails back out at the same time.
Yeah, look at that. Minfa-Chan with the combined shotgun fire from Fireman are going to be taking out a leak, securing themselves a sniper. It is in the hands of Irish Fireman, so jump on board with him, Mike, because his sniping has been on point this entire tournament long.
All right, I'm going to be trusting your word here on this one. For what he can be able to bring to the party right now. And it doesn't seem like too much because he can't spot anyone, which is definitely a very good thing if you can be a sniper and spot people and be able to pop their heads off. But he's going to be creeping on forward a little bit. You notice his teammates are there with him. Now, if you look at the Locust team's positioning, you can Gazelle over on those top stairs. You've got another player from the Locust team on the other side, and then Shrekman's just going to be floating between the two depending on which way they're going to be pushing. Now, you do notice with this, though, is that because they've got that high side control, they can spot where these players are. You know, you saw a couple of players on the screen, on Gazelle's screen over on that far side of the map. You saw a couple of players on that left side as well. The Cog team have all 4 players up, though, and Shrekman, he's trying not to reveal his position too much, but he's just calling out where all these players are. He just saw all 4 players, and he's able to reveal their positions at the same time. With that Torque in play, he could potentially pick off a good kill here on Anya.
Yeah, but Anya going to be expertly rolling back not to avoid any incoming fire here. So Shrekman does only have a limited resource. There's going to be no more pickups available for him up here. No power weapons on the top side of the map. Don't want to include the Troika because it's a little bit of a null zone right now once a sniper has been picked up. So I'm not used to seeing the Peace Maintenance units play this slow on War Machine. Looks like they're just going to wait for every single power weapon, then go for a coordinated play. I want to see which side they pick. Looks like they have picked like Gazelle's side. He is going to have to roll back. The nades are coming out. None connecting just yet. Irish Fireman doesn't have a shotgun out. He's got the Lancer, sorry, but like Gazelle, going to be taking out Raguyu. Here comes the Locust push, but that's 2 kills for the Cog team. The last one alive is going to be Shrek.
Oh!
No! Oh,
what happened?
With the bad nade takes out his 2 best players. Oh, no.
That is not ideal.
Gotta feel for that.
That is not ideal at all. Sayer, though, going to be picking up this Torque bow. Going to be trying to just get into cover. Half red he goes. Minfa-Chan now needs to redeem himself from that grenade throw that took out 2 of his team. That was a secured round for them. It was a 3v1 situation.
It's heartbreaking. It really is, man.
It really is. You just said the word right there. It is heartbreaking. Now Sayer, he knows what to do with that Torque bow. He's flushing him out right here. But Minfa-Chan just dodging as fast as he can.
I want to see if he can win this 1v1 Tourniquet. He's been playing Gears of War since Gears of War 1. A more veteran player you couldn't find. He's been in every single scenario you can ever imagine, so I'm sure he's more than capable of dealing with the likes of Minfa-Chan. Minfa-Chan's the one with something to prove here. That was a nice Torque bow shot. Going to be getting him to about a quarter red here. See if Tourniquet can go for a play. He knows the opponent's wounded. He's got 15 seconds left on the clock. Both players, Minfachan, after making a crucial error, if he loses the round, I imagine his team will not be very pleased with him avoiding the grenades. Doesn't even want to go near them. Looks like that was his round to lose, with the Troika coming out. Tourniquet trying to do something cheeky, but that was a one round. And then Minfachan unfortunately got the stray grenade, taking out Valentine and Fireman. They're not going to be too pleased after that one. Let's see if it affects their play at all.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Minfachan is sitting on 3 kills, 2 team kills. And he's got just as many downs to his name as well. That might have been a little bit of a lucky relief, though, for the team of Malicious, because it rattled the TPMU squad. You know, they got those 2 friendly fires. They had an ace in the hole, and now they're still that down 1 round. And one more mistake could cost them this map in general. Now, Valentine's going to pick up the nades this time, not trusting Medford with it this time. And he's going to be able to throw them without any success for this round starting. Now, Minfa will be able to get downed, actually, from Shrekman. See him bleeding out there on the floor as Roguru trying to get some long-range shotgun shots. Now, Shrekman will get taken down as Minfa-chan does also drop at the same time. Contention over onto this middle side of the map as kills drop in either way. We do have a good shot from Roguru, though, as he goes to clean up one, unfortunately focusing a little bit too hard on the down, losing that 1v2, and that's going to be the map to Malicious. 1-0 so far in the first best of 5.
Yeah, Malicious played that so well. They played to their strength. Shrekman gets a nice cross, and then Tourniquet is in position to finish it up. It looks like that top was not contested very well by the Peace Maintenance unit, and they paid for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's the best way to put it, right? They paid for it.
Yeah.
In a very, very, very brutal price. It was a very bad price to pay, and unfortunately they had to do it. But with this next map coming on up, maybe they can redeem themselves. Maybe they can answer back in Mansion. We saw them play definitely very well before. Yeah,
we saw them play out of their mind on Mansion earlier. Let's see if they can pull it off once again. Looks like they will be switching sides here, going to the coalition, that is Malicious, rather. Going to be taking the COG team here. Japanese team of Peace Maintenance units going to be relegated down to that Locust side. No one wants to play Locust. Everyone wants the juicy personality of the COG. Yeah. But yeah, the Peace Maintenance unit, they played Mansion immaculately. So I'm really looking forward to see if they can bring it back once more to a more veteran and more advanced team here. Just waiting on Tourniquet to move up to the COG and we can get this match underway.
As you mentioned, once that player does swap on over, we'll be able to keep things going here on Mansion. Map 2 here in this first best of 5. Malicious, they only need to win 2 more maps in this first best of 5 to secure it out. However, for the team of the Peace Maintenance unit, they need to win this best of 5 and they need to win the next best of 5, as they are the team coming out of the losers bracket. So, I mean, will it make an impact in the end? Will we see the Peace Maintenance unit come back? We saw them play a strong Mansion. You know, we reflected on this earlier. You saw it if you've been watching the stream all day. You saw them play a dominant Mansion game earlier. But, you know, they're up against a different team. You know, it does seem like Malicious answered it back a little bit. They got into their groove by the end of that game. And that's the first map that Malicious or any team has been able to take off TPMU in the loser bracket.
Yeah, I really want to see them play this map. I want to see how Malicious answer this unparalleled aggression coming out of TMU. The boom shot's going to be the high point of contention. See if they can go for it. The nades, TMU, they don't really like to go for that. PMU, rather, sorry. Peace Maintenance Unit. The PMU, they don't like to go for those grenades. If they send Fireman there to win the 1v1, and then he kind of provides support rather than just throwing these things off. So I'm going to be jumping on board with Shrekman to open things up, though.
All right, let's find him. Let's see where he's going to be at. He's going to be running point for his team here on the COG side. Of course, the team of Malicious, as he'll be going over to this boomshot side up first, going for a couple of actives at the same time. He's going to have a couple of his teammates securing over through this statue side, and they're going to be pushing aggressively on the player. Not worrying for the boomshot at the moment, as kills just trade on over through to this boomshot side. Shrekman just being able to be the finisher here for his team, cleaning up all the kills. Irish Fireman is down at the nades as well. What a quick round out of Malicious here over on to this onto this Mansion side of the map.
Yeah, they played that so smart. They know the aggression was coming out through that statue. So immediately, Shrekman, he's able to get the free kill because Tourniquet, he's lancering perfectly from the cross under the grenades. Shrekman, he just walks up, gets that free kill, then immediately after, just holds his ground and gets the next one. Let's see how Minfachan plays this. He's pretty far up. He wants to go for this guy with the Lancer. He's got his target set. He gets the body onto Tourniquet, but meanwhile, Roguru gets taken out. Shrekman, that's 3 kills for him. I'm a little bit 2, sorry. Roguru, he's in the 1v1 Shrekman. He gets the 30, downs his own teammate, but Fireman is going to take the round.
No, I don't think he knows where it leads. Okay, okay.
There he goes.
Heart attack over. Heart attack over. He's like, you know what? You know, his teammate's like, okay, you got to play down. Go finish him off. And that's exactly what he did. That was another quick round, but that was another bloodbath, which is what you normally used to see here on this mansion side of things. And that 1v1 fight at the very end was just absolutely crucial to that round. Because, I mean, not only was it that final moment for himself, but he had to stay alive. He got those gunfights. His teammates dropped. He had complete blood in his face, but he made it through in the end.
Yeah, look at that. So members being taken out by both teams immediately. Tourniquet gets a massive long-range headshot from that blind fire shotgun. 2 members down. It looks like this is going to be another round to Malicious. Barely even get time to begin talking about the round before it's over, but that's Mansion, guys. That's why we love it. It's fast-paced action, no holds bar. And Malicious up again. 2-1 on Mansion.
Yeah, and with this next round going on into it, we'll jump on board with our Japanese team here of TPMU. We got Minfachan running on point here for his team, going straight into the middle of the map. Now, he's going to not push too far aggressively here, waiting for the opposing teams to do so first. As they go to converge on him, he's going to get one shot off on. They haven't got him quite yet, though. As his teammate goes down, he's going to be looking for that shot. Unfortunately, misses, hesitates, and gets taken down. That hesitation, I do believe, just cost them that round. That's Malicious going up 3-1.
Yeah, Valentine, he tried to go for the rush play, but Tourniquet and like Gazelle, they were watching each other's sides. There's not enough aggression coming for that coming into that boom shot. So Malicious, they're able to just play this so reactively, not giving the maintenance unit a chance to react. Minfa getting stuck a little bit here. Let's see if he can catch up for lost time, but straight away the Lancer coming out immediately takes out, but Minfa, he takes out Tourniquet. The boom has been picked up in favor of the coalition. That is Malicious. Raguyu gets taken down. A nade, no! It looks like Irish Fireman's going to be the one betraying his teammate this time. Oh. And the boom to finish things up, and that's going to be Malicious taking the map and leading the score 2-0.
That is 100% correct there, Rogi, as we are going to be having now only potentially one more map remaining here in this grand final. Malicious only need to win one more to secure themselves as best of 5, and as they are the winners bracket team, to secure the entire competition. I don't know about you, Rogue, but I was expecting a complete steamroll through from the Japanese team, the Peace Maintenance unit. They would be playing on point. That's the second map that they've lost so far here in the losers bracket,
yeah,
which has not happened for the last 4 matches.
It seems they've finally met their match here. These guys on the side of Malicious, they're just not missing shots. They're making sure to focus fire on the front runner every single time the Peace Maintenance unit go for a play here, and it's paying dividends right away as they're seeing themselves leading the series potentially one map away from taking the entire tournament.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some big plays there for them if they can secure it just like that. Swapping sides, of course. Now we're going to be going on to our third map. It is going to be Execution Canals. Now, if needed, maps 4 and 5 will be Fuel Depot and Gridlock. However, from the way Malicious are playing, they're not letting the Peace Maintenance unit have anything up for grabs right now. And you're also going to keep in mind, these games have had very, very minimal downtime as well. So not only in between the maps themselves, which have been just under a minute, but in between the series themselves, they've had maximum 10 minutes between these games. These guys have been playing constant matches since we really started 7 hours ago. So, I mean, they could be a little bit tired right now, could be getting to them, but, you know, we'll have to see how this plays out here on Canals.
They're very, very strong in Canals. I would be surprised to see a repeat of a 4-1. If Malicious are going to pull this out, they're probably going to have to work a little bit harder here. I reckon that from the likes of Valentine and Irish Fireman on Canals, it's not going to be an easy win, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't see it being an easy win either, but we'll see how we'll play opening up into this map. We'll jump on board with the Locust team of Malicious, though. Who do you want to jump on board with first, Rogue?
Ooh. I want to jump on board with Elite. he's probably the newest, not the newest player. He's been playing Gears for as long as I can remember, but in competitive at top level, he's pretty green. So let's see how he plays with this pretty much veteran team of Malicious here.
He's going to be rotating over to the middle bridge right here as the squad of TPMU go to push on forward and converge over on this middle bridge. He's actually going to get down quite one-shot like there over on there. And Gazelle will also get dropped in return as Irish Fireman tries to go on through and clean up one. His teammate's going to beat him to the punch. And from this 3v2 situation, Shrekman seems to be holding his ground, not for too much longer though, as he gets taken as well. Elite, yeah, as you mentioned, they're like, okay, what happened? We took our kills, we downed 4 people, and I think this could be his Elite's chance to go for this 1v4 right now. No, okay, everyone's noticed. He missed his shots. He's going to get taken down. But you notice they'll just get a couple of shots in, and they'll just chilling. They're like, why hasn't this round ended?
They must have. It's smart though. You can't spend so much time with the bleed out at 30 seconds. You can't spend so much time worrying about a downed guy, especially when your team needs help, and it still nets them the round. So Peace Maintenance Unit coming out to an early advantage here. I'm going to be on board with Irish Fireman because it looks like he will be grabbing the snipe for his team.
Let's try and find him right now as he's going to be rotating forward with that sniper rifle. Of course, shots over on the middle bridge though, so let's see if we can maybe find a couple of shots from that one. Of course, every player that seems to be jumping board with seems to be running away from something as grenades have been picked up now in the hands of the Locust team. Specifically, Gazelle's snipers have been picked up as well by the COG team.
Yeah, so 2 snipers on the side of the Peace Maintenance Unit. They really like to get this control. We saw earlier in the evening, I think it was Saddam Insane just getting 2-shot twice down, like twice in a row. It was very hilarious, but I think Minfa, he is going to get taken out by the good frags. This is what I really like about Malicious. They're all on the same page instantly. As soon as the play comes out, they all know exactly what they want to do here. A rush coming in on high side. Raguyu going to be downing Shrekman, but going to get picked up immediately, and there goes another kill. A 4 versus 1. Here comes Valentine. He's got himself 2. He's got himself 3. Can he get the clutch? One more player left alive, but Tourniquet is going to shut down all dreams of a 1v4.
Yeah, the second he turned around and saw Sayar right in his face, he tried to roll out of the way. He knew he was full red. He knew he wouldn't be able to get it. He tried to get out of dodge. He just couldn't do it. A valiant effort, though, there by him. You see Valentine, though, one of only 2 players on his team to actually get kills, and he's got 6 of them.
Yeah, that was an insane. It's such a shame. Not for Malicious. They're probably cheering, but it's such a shame from a viewer's perspective to not see a 1v4. Looks like Malicious, they are going to be running straight into that mid-bridge advantage. Fireman, he's going to be following. He's got 2 players with his backs to him, but Shrekman gets a nice hard aim. Roguru and Elite going to be trading kills just here. Elite, he's got 1 more player in his sights, but unfortunately not going to connect as Valentine picks that one. He's got the backup from Minfa Chan in a 2 versus 2. Valentine goes down, but Minfa, he's got something to say about that. Can he go for the revive? He's trying to as desperately as he can. There it is, but Gazelle, he gets the 1 shot. This is a 1v1 between Minfa Chan and Gazelle, but Minfa Chan secures it.
What these rounds are really showing right here is that you really can't rule them out, especially these close quarter combat fights, because we're just seeing a bloodbath here on this middle bridge. It's been going round after round so far. We're seeing these advantages go either way, but it was an excellent display of skill there over on that middle bridge. And now it's going to be for Malicious to try and not get rattled after that round. As you mentioned, they're normally that calm and composed team, always on the same page. Sniper's going to get picked up now from both these 2 teams as both teams converge over on this middle bridge, and see if we can find a player in that fight. That's going to be Valentine, who gets the down in Gazelle, but gets dropped there by Elite. We also have Minfa taking down Gazelle as Tourniquet gets dropped. Elite will now get picked up. Shrekman, last one alive, now going to be going for his luck for a 1v3. He's going to get dropped, and his teammates get and the opposing team gets a little bit of friendly fire happening. But that's going to be the 3rd round on the board for the squad of TPMU. And overall, that's just showing that they're still in this game, and you shouldn't have ruled them out if you have.
You know what I feel that has to be reiterated? You mentioned earlier, each of these players, we've given Irish Fireman so much hype, we've given Valentine so much hype, but every single time that one person on the Peace Maintenance Unit is letting us down, the others are there to pick up the slack. Look at Valentine and Minfa. They're doing absolute work here. Just like that, Valentine, he runs up, takes out Gazelle. He's in a 1v1, just completely bodies Tourniquet, even though he's half red, and 1 more kill, and that's going to be it. They take the round, they take Canals 2-1. Still in favor of Malicious, but it is no clean sweep.
It is not at all, and that means, Rogue, we're going to be going to a fuel depot.
Oh, fuel depot. Whew. The Fuel Depot, the first time we played Fuel Depot against Peace Maintenance Unit, we 4-0'd them. They didn't really have a clue how to abuse the quick side into that boom. But the second time was a 4-3. They're really good at slowing down Fuel Depot, waiting for those second boom rotations, making the explosives count, and giving Irish Fireman the sniper rifle.
Yeah, and I mean, with that, on the note of slowing things down, it's not just Fuel Depot either. They are definitely mastering just being able to slow down the entirety of these maps. And it does seem when they're up against an Australian team and they slow down a round, they capitalize on any advantage that the Australian team makes a mistake on. They're able to just capitalize on it. They're able to take out those rounds. And every time they seem to slow it down, they have a majority win ratio on taking them out.
Yeah, they're playing... they had to play Canals so well, and they did. They played Canals exactly the way they've been playing all the other maps. Unparalleled aggression. It's really good to see them not getting kind of bummed down after those last two losses, especially on Mansion, where their aggression just got completely counterplayed here. But we're on Fuel Depot. A map where it's good to be aggressive, but more times than not, you will see teams try to slow it down, wait for these boom shots, wait for the headshot, maybe a nade. But the shotgun rushes aren't going to play that much of a part of this, I feel.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and find out right now as we do update the scoreboard there on your screens as well. It is 2-1 in favor of Malicious in the first best of 5. Malicious only need one more map in this best of 5 to secure themselves a championship victory here in the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 1. Now, for TPMU, they need 2 more maps, force a second best of 5, and then they can be home running from there. Either way, we'll kick things on with Tourniquet as he pushes on over here on this onto this boom side. Of course, they're going to have one player matching him equally there as they push on over around. But it is TPMU who have gone for these nades and they're throwing them in. Tourniquet gets one shot down there from one of the players, Rogue Guru, who's challenging into Rogue, obviously, as Irish Fireman does pick up the boom shot. Unfortunately, doesn't make it count. They're pushing forward aggressively. They know what needs to be done here on this Fuel Depot. And as you mentioned about adaption, they're doing it just right.
These guys are an absolute wolf pack. Look how tight-knit they are when they go for their rushes. Everyone covering their own angle. Shrekman, he's trying his best. Here comes Elite, though, taking out Valentine. He is getting completely rushed, though. Shrekman, he is going to be looking for Irish Valentine, I do believe. Irish Fireman, sorry. It is a 2v1 Shrekman. He does have a nice shotgun on him, and just like that, he's going to be taking out Rogu. Can he get the next player? But no, Minfa Chan's going to shut him down.
I thought Shrekman had that one. He was so close. He just missed that final shot, and I think that's just going to be kicking him inside because that was such a near victory there for him to be able to get that clutch as well. But now next round on up, who do you want to jump aboard with, Max?
I'm jumping aboard with Valentine. He's going to be playing that grenade position, I do believe. This round going to be giving that a miss, as they do want to get up to the boxes. So they're sending 3 members inside, I do believe. Valentine, unfortunately, here he comes with the shotgun. He wants to go for the play like Gazelle. Going to be taking out Fireman. Tourniquet finished that off. Shrekman finished up Memphichen. Here comes Valentine. He's got his eyes set on the Ming player. Unfortunately, not going to get it. Here comes Raguyu. Going to get taken down by the boom shot. And a convincing round coming out of Malicious.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a little bit slow there for them. And you notice a mistake that they made as they pushed on forward over into that boom. 2 of their players got taken down. The last 2 then decided to just bunch on up with the boom shot in play in the opposition team. And they easily were able to get picked on out. Now, with this next round coming on forward, the score is 1-1. Back to an even playing field. Guys going to be trying to do that again, and we'll see how these guys react over onto that original side that they did take out. Now we're going to jump on board with Irish Fireman, though, as he pushes it up to the jump up here at that boom. He's going to be crossfire lancering over into the entrance, but he's going to get shown the side, and jumping back on up was just his downfall as he got taken down. His teammate is there to assist, but they won't be able to revive him just easily like that, and they will be able to clean him up the opposition team. Now that he's the last one alive, that boom shot will be the one to do it, strangely enough, overall, and that's going to be the round for Malicious as they take the lead.
Yeah, Malicious seem to have figured out how they want to play Fuel Depot here. They're making sure to keep everyone in check, not to give away any positions without any good Lancer crosses without having their own cross forward. So we saw there, Fireman, he tried to get some shots onto Light Gazelle, but was immediately met with the incoming Lancer fire from Shrekman and Elite. I'm going to be jumping on board with Light Gazelle here, as he's going to be running straight in through that front door. And look, as we see now, they are going to be slowing it down, picking up the nades, picking up the sniper, and Raguyu picking himself up a kill.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take down Shrekman with that, of course, bringing into a 4v3 situation. Boomshot has been picked up right now. Swapping between the players, though, you see Valentine there over onto the pubs right now. You got Minfachan over on the helipad as well as Raguru. And you do also have Irish Fiber there with that sniper rifle. Unfortunately, not being able to pick off the headshot there, but he's going to be pushing forward. He's going to be a little bit ambitious right now. Unfortunately, not connecting with that second shot either. The COG team know he's there. They're going to be playing a little bit more aggressive to his to his liking, and you're going to be seeing him just hightailing it out of there. His teammate is there with him, but
He's saying.
yeah,
He wants to get a headshot. We've seen them before clean up these close quarters headshots. Looking forward to him making one once again. The boom shot is in possession of Tourniquet, I do believe. Yeah, he is at front door with that boom shot. Try it. He wants to try and make a flank onto helipad here. If he can get anything out of it. Right now, Elite and Gazelle, I do believe, just hanging back at these cog side frags. Gonna wait for that respawn light. Tourniquet, he does have the option to get more shots in that boom here. See if he tries to go for that line of thinking.
yeah, I'm swapping over to him now as well, and you know, you look at the play that they're doing. They're slowing it down. They're waiting for new power weapons to pop up. They're waiting for an opportunity to present itself. But once again, from you know, inside the mind of a player, what's the next move for either of these two teams? What would be the opening play for? We'll go with the COG team, who are down in numbers to be able to make.
They have to wait for that next boom shot. They really need the extra, basically, force to break this setup from the Lucas. And here it is, Elite. He's going to be sliding that boom. Gets shot down by Irish Fireman, who gets a nice shot here. Looks like Gazelle going to be taking a 1v1 here. He's getting some good shots. Saya, he does take out Raguyu, and Valentine going to be taken out by Light Gazelle, so it's a 2-on-2. The boom shot is going to be in favor of Saya. He takes out another one. It is a 3-on-1. Minfachan, he's in a 2v1, but no. Just like that, the 2 versus 4 coming out of Saya and Bear.
Saya on 8 kills for the moment as well, cleaning up quite a few. 1 kill for Elite, but you see all the damage that he has been building in to allow his team to be able to pick off these kills. And Rogue, we are now 1 round away from potentially closing up this entire competition. If Malicious could just close it on out, they could be your champions here in the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup final. We're going to see how things play out right now. We're on board with Light Gazelle as he pushes it over to this boom side. He's going to have a couple players to contest with him. Tourniquet, I do believe, is there with him as he cleans up Valentine right now. Gazelle will also down Minfa, and they'll be able to have that third player there. Can he go for the triple? He's going to be looking for it. He gets a good shot off. There we go. Taking down Irish Fireman. That is going to be the round. That is going to be the map. That is game, set, and match right now as Malicious are your ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4 champions.
Impressive play from start to finish coming out of Malicious. Just every single player in that team pulling their own, every position they played, every strat they pulled, just working to their advantage. The Peace Maintenance units, they had a hard-fought fight. Even if they were to win that, they had to win at least 5 more maps just to have a shot at the championship. You can't count them out, but Malicious, my God, did they play well today.
They definitely did. I mean, you can't rule out the squad that came second. The Peace Maintenance unit, their first competition here in ESL Australia, they came second. They proved why teams in the entire Asia region deserve to be competing in the our competitions here. And just like that, they I think they've created a permanent spot here in our region to permanently be now the Asia Pacific region.
I really hope so. These teams, they played so well. It was so refreshing to have new faces, new names, new strategies, and new play styles kind of injected straight into the Australian community, and it was such a breath of fresh air. So really looking forward to hoping they come back for more games.
Really hoping that as well. I mean, I guess it's an official time to just literally say our region for ESL Australia has now permanently been open to the entire Asia Pacific region, so all our future competitions will be open to those Asian teams looking to compete and have a home for Gears of War. Of course, it's got an Australasian server for a reason, am I right? So that is why we're more than happy to do so. And I think they've just earned their place at the table as well. But unfortunately, that brings an end to our competition stream here for the day. Of course, starting off at 12 p.m. Australia Eastern Daylight Time. It was, of course, 7 hours, 37 minutes of competition. And it is now all over. Congratulations to Malicious once again. Big shout out to Rogie, though, for joining me in this one.
Hey, Mike.
Hope you had some fun, even though you did get knocked out. And secretly little dig there just to get in there while I can. But of course, big shout out to all teams who did participate. So far, record attendance overall throughout the team, and there is of course plenty more growing. It is going to be a growing thing. Hopefully, as a little sneak peek, we can hopefully announce something really, really cool for you guys in this week coming on up, or at least in the next fortnight before our next competition. But yes, that is going to be our next competition in 2 weeks' time on Sunday. I want to say the 8th of November, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, no, I am correct. 8th of November, wildcard, straight off the top of my head, is going to be the next ESL Australia competition. Be sure to sign it up to then, but until then, I'm Mike, joined by Rogi, and we'll catch you next time.
See you, lads.